Goji berries is coming on now. Now where I pinch those tops out of these figs, you can see how they've started producing more figs. It promotes the growth. These cucumbers is doing pretty good. Okra, it's coming on pretty good. Won't be long till it'll be a blooming. More cucumbers, peppers. You can see here the kohlrabi that we transplanted. It's doing fair. It's got a long way to go. I don't know how that'll do. Never did transplant it. We're gonna give it a shot. Just look at these squash over here. See, we've already letting some squash get away from us. How fast that stuff grows is amazing. There's one right there. See, that squash is too big already. Not really, but it's on its way. You see there's several down in there. Move over to the next and see what it looks like. Yeah, there's some squashes in there. Have to dive in and see. We'll check all of them here. See what they're looking like. Stuff's starting to grow pretty good. Let's walk down and look at the hickorykingcorn patch. June bugs. Oh, I've got news for them. Them little critters is a month behind. It's July. Butternut squash seems to be doing pretty good. Butternut, spaghetti, cucumbers. See that cucumber. Am I hanging there? There's several. You have to work to get in there now, though. See the sweet taters. They're in a race. They're gonna win because I'll cut the squash vines away from them if I have to. Try to let it go between them. Let's check this pumpkin here and see if there's any. Oh yeah. They're in there. They're just getting started. Just getting started. The little fellas are. Sweet potatoes starting to try to run a little. What they're trying to do is outrun the grass. The jungle. Go over here and look and see if you see any melons. There's a few just starting watermelons in here. I've seen a little one somewhere, right there. See the little fella? They're little. They'll come on. Yeah, they're growing. There'll be a few. You can see them hiding down in there. If you don't stay after the weeds will give you a run for your money. What's this? What is that stuff right there? That's poison. Oh, that's poison. To some people. To me, it's pretty good food. I like it. Let's walk down here and see if the deer's left us any peas. Yeah, they're still at it. They're still a nibbling. I don't see any fresh tracks. Those tracks right there's old. For some reason, I don't see no tracks. I don't see no peas much either. There's a pea. They're in there. These is, looks like they're, some of them trying to grow back. No tracks. No new tracks. Huh. I'll be darned. This corn is growed, I'm telling you. It's higher than I can reach right now. That's good. My goodness, how that's growed. So let's go in here. Let's get in the corn patch. It'll be like a jungle for sure now. That's good. What's that bee after? He's after something. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, it's corn now, people. It's corn. Corn, corn, corn. Hey, I can't reach the top. See through here. Hickorykingcorn. This stuff does get tall. There's no sign of no tasseling yet. It's already stretching up there 8 foot, 7.5 to 8 foot tall. Is that, I thought I seen a little, I don't guess I did, and I thought I saw a little tassel there. See no deer tracks in here either. I cannot believe how this stuff is grown. There's a buddy. It's tall. Now it'll get shorter. It'll get shorter as we get on up through here. I'll tell you what I want to do. I'll go over here and check on the honeybees. Might walk this one more time. Be a lot better if we'd fly it the drone, I guess. But this has growed 1.5 feet. This is that corn up on that high end I was talking about. It's coming on. There's no comparison. This corn right here, this corn right here versus that corn down there, big difference, big difference. Let's go check on the bees. Let's see what we got down here if we don't get run off. We could get run off real quick. I'm gonna zoom in here. Bees. Bees and more bees. Let's go to the other side. Bees. More bees. These bees over here is angry bees for some reason. Let's get out of here before we get stung. Anybody tell me what these are? I don't really know myself. I can take a picture of these and let's see. Take a picture of them. And then I can find out when I get back to the office. Whatever they are, they're plentiful. Huh. Oh no. This tree here. Let's see if we can't figure out what kind of tree that is. We'll have to get to the other side though. I'm thinking if we can hang right in here, we ought to be able to find out what kind of tree this is. Like I don't know. Okay. Persimmons. Persimmon tree. Persimmons. I bet you will know what this is when we get over here. I'll be eat up with chiggers. Anybody know what these are? Is these persimmons or PawPaws? Look at them, man. Now this is a tame tree. I say tame. I ordered them. And this one is a tree that's in distress because it's too shady for it. And they do like a little shade. But anyway, let's go over here. There's several, my goodness. Zoom in. I mean, these are hanging with clusters this year. Should be plenty of PawPaws. Tree here produces big PawPaws, big ones. When they're done, they're pretty good sized PawPaws, or have been so far. And they're hanging full. You can see up in there maybe. Need to slow this camera down. I'm moving entirely too quick. If I'm not mistaken, this one is called a mango PawPaw. Mango. And they get big. They're little now, but they'll get big. We don't want to get too close to that box over and shake it. But I am going to walk around through here if they allow that. They're in there, man. I'm telling you, plenty of them. Plenty of PawPaws. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 hives down here. Let me get my tail through here. Just passing through. Just passing through, bees. Do your thing. We're going that way. There's fire blight. See what fire blight does? Oh, you can cut it out. I've come to the conclusion that they'll have to live or die. We're going that way. Apple trees, fruit trees. This is my orchard that I kindly have abandoned. Not really abandoned. Just got tired of killing myself working in it. I figure them trees know what to do. They don't need me. Them apple trees right there don't look too swift. Now that tree right there looks dead, but it ain't the tree, it's the vines that was growing up trying to take over the tree that I cut the vines. I hear thunder. That's a welcome sound. Plenty of fruit and stuff this year, but bugs got a hold of it. I mean, some of it'll snap out, but you can see the deformities on some of the fruit. Some of it's okay. It is what it is. And we're going through the gap. See if we can't find some more bees. I have no clue what this is. I looked at this once before. What is that? I have no clue. No clue. None whatsoever what that is. That's another plant I can check. Let's go, see if we can see some more bees. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious, how many? These some splits I made by accident. Zoom in. And all I know is they're still at it. Now that one right there was a weak hive, and rather than to try to battle it and to try to save it and to sacrifice the resources out of these other hives, I shook them out on the ground. Not fair, really, if you ask me, to let these other bees working like a bee, and it really wasn't that one's fault. Ouch, that's a bee. It's my fault that I let that one sting me in the neck, but ooh, smell that, smell them pheromones. Angry, smell like a banana. That little booger got me good. Now they will put you to going. Go on, go on, go on. I better have to run. When that booger hit me, it smelled just like a banana. I know it sounds crazy, but That's a fact. Tommy toes, they're blooming. Won't be long till they be full. I see a few right now. Little ones over here coming on. Little Tommy toes, they're in there. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. This needs fertilized a little. Okay, let's go check the other beehive. See if we can't get stung again. Beets is starting to look pretty good. Tomatoes starting to set a few. And you see down in there, there's several tomatoes. The corn's a tassel. It's coming on. Silk. It's like I say, it won't be long. It'll be time to fight the coons. So let's go check the bees. Stephanie's been at it on the asparagus. Bless her little heart. She's worked herself to death in that little asparagus patch right there. And by working in it, you see what it starts to do. You have to put in the labor and the time, and when you do, that's what you get. If you don't put the time in, the things will take it out. You can see over there the new little asparagus patch coming. Purple passion asparagus. I can't remember what this was here. I don't know if it's Mary Washington or what it was. I cannot remember. It's been years. Stormy day. Stormy looking. Them bees is in a pissed off mood today. They didn't like me being nowhere close to them. But I'm going back to this other hive. See if they're pissed off. I don't blame them. What it is that time of year. They're at it and they're packing pollen and stuff. I despise them things. Look here. You see that? Well, I missed it, but my foot got it. Volunteer tomatoes again, just checking on them. So you can see what the volunteers do. They will make you some fruit, or vegetables, or whatever you want to call it. See, there's another one coming up. Be careful, step around them. Let them grow. You know, it wouldn't hurt. There's a little, what is that? The dead bees, what it is. Silk. You know, you could spray right now a little permethrin right there around that silk. if you sprayed stuff and maybe prevent some worms. Let's go right here a minute. I transplanted that fig tree yesterday. It's looking weepy. We pollinate my tomatoes, and here's how I do that. I grab this and shake that, and that shakes every one of them in that whole row. Is that stupid? Really? Huh. I don't know. Okay, that'll about do it.